Hello everyone, it's zGuillotinez with another Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle. This week we are up against RGR again, a rematch, seeing if I could actually take him on this time and not lose again. But looking at his team, I am quite a bit scared. There are a couple of OU threats in here. I wasn't freaking out too much about it or whatnot. But the first thing I did notice is that Ankylowice and Greninja are going to be really good in this match, considering he has a lot of ground types on his team. Looking at his potential megas, it could be Tyranitar or Garchomp. It could be a Sandrush team too, for all I know, or for all I cared there. But I was still scared looking at this. But I figured I should lead off with Greninja in this case. Though I do not have U-turn on Greninja, it is very oddly enough, I don't have U-turn on Greninja, but it is definitely a good thing to start off with, as I have been anticipating him to lead pretty much with anything like that I could see that he'd lead with. I would probably be able to fare against with Greninja, even Roserade. In all honesty, Greninja could hit most of his team rather hard, minus Gengar, I think. So I figured that Greninja would have been the best lead or best choice for me. And if I did Jolteon, there's 3 ground types on his team. There's no way I'm going to risk the biscuit in this one. Anyways, let's get right on to the battle. Alright, so here we are with RGR coming out to battle. As you can see, the no valid data in the top left corner. My capture card is a bit busted, so I am pre-recording these a couple weeks ahead of time. But anyways, he does wind up leading with his Seismitoad, and I figured that since Greninjas don't really run Grass Knots anymore, maybe I could just convince him that I don't have it and go straight for the Grass Knot, which does work out in my favor. So I took out one of the threats that I was kind of scared of. At the start of the game. Anyways, here I was fairly confident. Actually, no, I was risking it. I'm not gonna lie, that I could take out this Escadrille, and I thankfully do. So both his 2 of his ground types are out for the count. Though I had to sack Greninja at the same time, which could have been probably a detrimental part to my team, especially against his team here. But oh well, I couldn't really do anything else here. So I decided to swap into my Jolteon, and I was scared that he might swap into his Garchomp, so I didn't want to go for the Volt Switch. So I was just going to hard switch out into my Sableye. If he swapped out, it would have been fine. But I was kind of predicting the Sleep Powder, so Sableye was the only one I could see as being useful to get rid of the to get Sleep Claws on. So I decided to do that. Anyways, I swapped into my Golbat here, which I guess he saw, and he did take a Thunderbolt from Gengar rather nicely. I'm quite proud of him. But I did take recoil damage from the Brave Bird, bringing down that Gengar to very, very low health. I guess around what would I say about that is 15%. Anyways, here he goes for the Shadow Ball, as I tried going for the Shadow Ball, and unfortunately he gets a crit. I can't really do anything about that. I think it did kind of matter when I did the damage calc after, but what else can I do? I swap into my Armaldo here and go for the Aqua Jet because I didn't want to deal with his Gengar. He sees that obviously and goes into his Tyranitar. Still going to do a decent alright amount, I'd say, but not nearly enough. Anyway, since I'm choicing Aqua Jet, didn't want to stay in and swap into my Golbat in case he Earthquake, but he did the Stone Edge. I always forget that Armaldo's weak to Stone Edge. It's just weird for me to picture, but yeah, anyways, that gets rid of my Golbat with the Stone Edge. Anyways, here, I was able to take 1 Stone Edge as I hoped and go for the X-Scissor because I didn't want to risk going for an Earthquake in case he swapped into his, what was this flying? His Gengar with Levitate, sorry. Blah. Anyways, he swaps into his Garchomp here. I might as well swap into my Sableye because he's really useless at this point, and maybe I could possibly go for a Taunt here and wake up in case he's a Swords Dance set. So this is what I'm going to try doing, or a Dragon Dance set. So I tried going for the Taunt, but I'm still asleep, unfortunately, and he EQs my Sableye to take me out right away, which is quite disappointing in all honesty. And here, I swap into my my Avalugg because I figured I could take on this Garchomp and maybe have a chance to live against his next 2 Pokemon. But turns out he's a Mega Garchomp and he has Fire Blast. I did not see that coming. So though I wind up managing to take out this Garchomp, there's honestly no way of me catching up in this battle at all now at this point. And I'm like, well, that play was detrimental to me. I couldn't really say much else about that. But anyways, here I'm just going to let Avalugg get sacked by his Gengar. and swap into my Armaldo. Last Pokemon, go for the Aqua Jet, just so it's a 1-0 loss for me. So that's always a plus, I guess, for getting destroyed by that Garchomp. I was not expecting that Fire Blast, in all honesty. I thought I could probably turn it around with Avalugg against the Garchomp, but nope, that was not going to be a thing. Anyways, I'm locked into Aqua Jet, so obviously I did the Aqua Jet on the Roserade, and he takes me out with the Energy Ball for the last turn and the game. Yes, I know, this game was really, really quick, like short for some reason. I believe it was around 15 turns, if I recall, which honestly, I think it's a little bit short, but I feel it was a very close and quite fast-paced battle, in all honesty. We did play a battle before, but I don't know if I'm going to upload that because I got sacked. I got body bagged. I'm not even going to lie there. So maybe I'll show it just for the lulz. But yeah, guys, that's this week's battle. Very short. Next week's battle, I can guarantee there's going to be one next week, but I'm not sure about the following weeks after because my capture card is getting repaired at the moment. But anyways, guys, my name's zGuillotinez, and I hope you guys all have a good and wonderful day.